What is happening? Commonwealth Sports Betting.com coming to you live from Montgomery County, Virginia, in the mountains. Beautiful day here today, a little windy, howling actually outside, but it is a beautiful day, warm, sunny, just a little breezy. Hopefully no trees come down. We've got to bust the generator out. So I can talk a little Major League Baseball with you today. We got a nice full slate after full slate opening day on Thursday, and then a very limited slate yesterday. We did not do a video yesterday. There really wasn't a lot to get to talk on or to give out. We're not going to force a peg in round peg in a square hole here. We're going to try to give you actionable plays that we've done our work on, done our homework on, and that we're betting on. So we will give you a complimentary selection at the end of the video today. Just so you know, our clients today did receive 3 Major League Baseball plays and 3 college basketball plays. So, jump on board now, contact us, DM us on Twitter at CW Sports Betting. You can get on our website, CommonwealthSportsBetting.com. That's CommonwealthSportsBetting.com. You can get on there. That has all our contact information on it. You'll be directly plugged into one of our handicappers who will set you up with your custom play. However you want to do it, that's how we're going to do it for you. We're going to put the work in. You're going to enjoy the winners. All right. So just a little, we're always trying to apply a little bit of help, a little bit of knowledge to the new betting folks out there. When we talk about Major League Baseball, one of the biggest mistakes I see, and there's a couple of them, and I'm not revealing any state of the art information here, but it seems like a lot of people do struggle with this. So we try to keep our plays, as you saw. We released what our plays were on opening day. We went 2-1-1 on opening day, but I think we had a 34% return on investment. We had a plus 136 and a plus 100. It's very difficult if you delve into minus 170, minus 190, minus 210. You've got to win at such a higher percentage, and this season is hard. Baseball is by far the hardest to do. So we try to stay in actionable spots where, our goal is to hit 55% at 110 for you. If we're playing on a standard line of plus 110, obviously, if you play them all plus 110s, you can go 50% and you're going to make money. Okay. So price is important. And when you're looking at a card and you look at, like everybody must have made money Thursday, right? I mean, I can't imagine anybody didn't have a winning day on Thursday. The Dodgers, the Yankees, the Braves, take them on the money line, take them on the run line. I mean, it was like they were printing money on Thursday. Here's the issue that I see people run into is that they look at a Yankee, a Dodger, any of the big, Houston when they're playing an off team. There's a handful of them. The Mets this year are probably going to be like that a lot. You're looking at a number of a minus 210, and you're like, well, I don't really want to lay the 210, but I can get a minus 1.5 for, minus 130. Well, that's a lot better. All you got to do is win by 2 runs. And that's fine. There's no, I have no issue with somebody taking a minus 1.5, but you really want to try to lock that into the away teams. The reason for that being, if you're taking a Yankee team at home and they're laying a 1.5, if they're favored by that big, the odds are they're not going to bat in the bottom of the 9th because, again, if they're up 6-5 going to the top 9, they win the game. They don't bat the bottom 9 to get you that extra run. If they're up 6-4 in the top of the 9th and give up a leadoff double, they do not care about that run scoring. So there's another issue with that. When you're taking a minus 1.5 on the road, there you're guaranteed to get the full at bats. And that's why you'll see a lot of our stuff early will be limited. Not all, but a lot of the stuff will be first 5, cleans it up a little, takes the bullpens out, and you're guaranteed to get. Everybody's going to play 5 innings. Okay, nobody's going to take the bottom of the 5th off because they have a lead. So that's kind of one of the ways to get in. What you may look at is if you like a minus 150, say, instead of laying that 150, if you really like the starter in the matchup, go ahead and look at that first 5. See if you can't get maybe minus 0.5, maybe right around minus 110, maybe even money, something along those lines, depending on the game and the odds and that kind of thing. So that's just something, we wanted to talk about today. It's always tempting to lay that 1.5. It's not that easy to cover it, but it's much harder to cover it when you're only talking about 8 at bats. So when you look at your minus 1.5, folks, make sure you're always leaning toward the road team on that. Get your full at bats. It's not easy. I know it looks easy for a minus 210 to win by 2 runs, But again, there's scenarios out there that they don't care if they win by one. Obviously, they're playing 162 games. They're trying to make the playoffs. They're just trying to get dubs. So that's just a little tip we like to give. Try to give something educational every time. Who we got in the chat? We got Pie. We got Best Pie Eater. He's been slinging some comp hockey for you. He's going to be back on, I believe, on Monday. We're going to look at trying to do a master show this week coming up, where me and Ethan will be together on there. In that master show, we're going to talk about some of the obviously we're going to talk about the Masters. We're going to talk about matchups that we like. We're going to talk about maybe a few outrights. Again, we're not going to be big on outrights. We're not one of those groups to give you 6 outright winners and then post the winning ticket at 12-1 when if you play them all equal, you've actually watered that down to, a fraction of that, right? If you get 12-1 and you have 6 bets at equal value, you actually just won 2-1, which is still fine. But, you can also break down increments. When it comes to futures in golf, I'm going to be pretty light on those. A future I might bet in golf might be after the cut. If I see somebody that's 6 shots back that I think is trending hot, that's a 2-day future. Okay. So again, just kind of talking about how we handicap what we have coming up here. Ethan will be doing a master show with me. The ownership and management of Commonwealth Sports has been trying to drain our multiple accounts to try to put together enough money, rumor has it on the street, to get the fax man in. He was minus 2,000 to tell us to screw off. He didn't like that tweet. And if you follow us on Twitter, you can go ahead and follow that exchange. But, they might up the offer to him a little bit. And maybe we can swing him on for show. That's our goal. We definitely want to get the fax man on. For those who aren't familiar, at the fax man on Twitter. Great follow, and has been doing these videos with me for over 25 years, back to the original Don Best office in Las Vegas, Nevada. What a place that was. I watched 2 different guys there have heart attacks and didn't leave their desk until the game was final. I wish I was joking. Fax man can verify that. I remember when Gary had it and everybody there knew he was having a heart attack, but he didn't walk out the door until the game went final that he was working. So that's enough. Again, like if we get more people in this chat, I think we got 4 watching live right now. I'd like to have 40. I'd like to have 400. I'd like to have 4,000 people watching right now so that we can get this chat going, answer some questions, help some people. That's what we're here to do, folks. We're here to help. We're here to bring people along. This is a new burgeoning market. A lot of people that never set foot in these waters are now in the deep end. And unfortunately, if you just rely on Twitter, you're going to walk into a lot of traps. We hope by now you've watched our videos. You see that we're not about that. We're about helping people win, and keeping people in the game 365 days a year without putting your daughter's college fund, your car title, or your house on the line. Okay. Bankroll management, discipline, all those things we've talked about. Go back and look at our old videos. Ethan busted it out from the West Coast, got up at something like 5 a.m. to knock out an opening day MLB video. He did give you Cleveland first 5 -1/2 there. That was a push. Just a quick review of our comp selections on our 3 videos right now. I did give out Virginia Tech ladies. That was last night. They were up 13 in the second half. And my biggest fear with that team, and it came to fruition in a boxing match last night, was that if you look at the box score, Tech only put 6 players on the floor. And Kitley played all 40 minutes. She was an absolute beast, a warrior in that game. But I think that the national attention and the media requests and everything just started to wear this team a little bit. It's a place that Virginia Tech basketball, men's or women's, has never been. They had 1 bench player appear in that game, so they played LSU with a 6-person rotation. That's really tough to do with the bigs that LSU has. And they went from up 13 to down 11 or 12 in like a short period. The game was very physical. It played out the way LSU would have wanted, not how VT wanted. Great effort, great season by the Lady Hokies, but we did drop that one. In my last video, I gave you White Sox. That was a winner. So we cashed a plus money winner for you there. So again, we're not going to track our complimentary selections because they're just that. If you want to see what our clients are doing, we're going to post verified at BetStamp everything that we do for our clients the following day. So we try to every day or two, we're going to post a BetStamp. We're going to post it if we lose 2. We're going to post it if we win 2. We're not going to cry when we lose. We're not going to beat our chest when we win. I give out VT -2 as a comp selection that lost. If you watched the game, you kind of saw it. I mean, again, so upfront, honest, integrity. That's what we're trying to do here at Commonwealth Sports. Bringing out the Brinks truck for me and the Faxman. I know, Pi, we're doing it, dude. The owner of Commonwealth has been all over me about that. She's like, you know this guy. You tell me you can't get this guy on. How much does he need? What does he need to get? And we're working on it. It's you don't sign Barry Bonds in a day. Babe Ruth didn't get signed in a day. I'm sure Aaron Rodgers won't. It's when you're trying to get the best to appear as a guest. You got to come with the comps and the perks. I mean, the man has earned it. So hopefully we got him on, Pi. We're finalizing now some arrangements that hopefully will be persuasive to him to appear. So stay tuned for a potential Faxman video here. On to the comp selection. Actually, this comp selection, Ethan did work up some of the details on. We obviously have betted. I've got a ticket on it. Our clients have tickets on it. He has a ticket on it. Again, betting what we bet is what you get. We're not touts. We're not telling you to play a game that we don't own a ticket on. So we're going with the Red Sox first 5 -0.5, and I think that was -120. I think we got that at. It might have been a little better. Let me just double check what we gave it out at, anyways. Baltimore Boston -0.5, -105 first 5 is what we got it at. And again, it may be at 15 or 20 right now, but we're still good with that as our comp selection for the day. And let's see here. Let me get to the good dope on that one. Kramer against these Red Sox has a 312 opponent batting average and a 940 opponent OPS. Last year, his ERA was about almost a run worse on the road than at home, as well as a 4.76 ERA for day games. And this is a day game starting at 4:10. The game will be final in the daylight. Let's see here. Last year, Boston had a 3.14 WOBA against righties, while the Orioles were 23rd in WRC and 24th in WOBA against lefties. He looks for Sale to bounce back from his injury last year and continue to deal. These Orioles against Sale in their career have a 195 average and a 653 OPS. Also looking for the Red Sox to bounce back over their loss with the Orioles. If you watch that game, we did give our clients Baltimore that day. They were plus money in that game. We did win that game, but they were up 10-4 with 5 outs to get, and the final was 10-9. So clearly Boston was coming on strong, looking for a bounce back here. So again, our complimentary selection, we gave it out to our clients at first 5, Red Sox, first 5, -0.5, -105. It should be available at 10 or 20 right now. And again, I can just check that for you very briefly. I'm trying to keep this video short. It's already gone 2 minutes longer than I wanted. But this is what I do every day, and I love talking about it. I'm happy to be on here talking about it with you and my loyal 4 listeners. Appreciate all of you. Let's see what we got here. I'm just going to give you an absolute current from Bookmaker. That's who we like to use more than not, at least certainly for their openers. But we do use multiple outs as we have encouraged you to do. And let me just scroll down and get the Red Sox game on here. First 5. Where's the team to score first? Let's see. It looks like it's -115, -0.5, -115 on the Red Sox. Still in a very good spot. Again, that's the benefit of being one of our clients. You're getting the picks as we hit the place bet button on our account. We're also hitting the send button to our clients, no matter how you want to receive it. If you want text, if you want Twitter DM, if you want email, if you want me to send up smoke signals, I've got 2 wood stoves here in the mountains. I'll send them up for you. We'll get the play out to you, and we get it to you at the actionable line that we play it at. We're not sitting here giving you a line that will never appear anywhere. When we bet it, we get it, and you get it. Get on board now. Complimentary selection today. Boston Red Sox -0.5, first 5, -105 for our clients. Sitting at -115 now. Fire away on that. Good luck if you do. We'll be with you on that. Another video will be coming at you tomorrow. We'll look at the start times. We do send out alerts on Twitter, via YouTube, that we're going to be appearing when we're going to do a live show. So tune in tomorrow. We're going to give you another comp selection. We'll talk a little baseball betting tips as well. Masters is coming up next week. We've got a full card. I've been spending time every day a little bit at working the Masters, and I'll put a bunch of time in over the next 3 days. And then when they release the head-to-head matchups, that's when we'll be pressing buttons and sending texts. So Get on board now. Contact us, www.commonwealthsportsbetting.com. On Twitter, it's at CW Sports Betting. Hit us up, DM us, comment, like, subscribe. We appreciate you. Hope you all have an amazing Saturday. Full slate of baseball. Knock them out of the park. If you're on board with us, you got 3 MLB and 3 NCAA basketball plays today. So I hope everyone the best. Have a great one. And we did. I see what you're saying, Pides. We gave it out at minus 120. So we are good with the minus half Boston minus 120. So good luck on that. Tail us, like us, subscribe us, contact us if you want to start winning today. Commonwealth Sports Betting will be back tomorrow with a baseball video and comp selection. Master specials all next week leading up to the Thursday start of that great event. Everybody have a great Saturday. We appreciate you. Good luck and have a good one.